guys, Sylvia here, TandiArt Studio. Welcome to my channel. I am super happy to be back, and today I did really teeny tiny mini art haul. I decided to get this gouache paint set, 24 colors, and I have them before, Faber-Castell Aqua dual markers, and I wanted a little swatch for you today to see, are they worth it? They're really affordable. I really like them. I really like them. I tried them a little bit, and I have also gouache by Sennelier and Daniel Smith, and I got even one of the colors, the same color like here of Winsor Newton. So I just want to see, will they be good for what I needed? I need them for sketchbook, art journaling, because the gouache can be really expensive and quite hard to get actually in Ireland. So this is the painting I made today actually with gouache. Look at this painty look. I think it's really nice how it layers. I had to kind of glue the pages together because it was quite thick. But I want to show you, comparing to, I did a sketch with this Faber-Castell markers and watercolors, and this is the look. I love it as well. I add loads of pencils here, marks. It's a completely different look. So this is with this Faber-Castell markers, and they react with water, they don't go really crazy with water, but I love the nibs on them because it's quite something between soft and hard. I have those water brushes by Kurataki, and they are super soft, but these are, let me start with these are not too soft and not too hard. So okay, let me just show you here the same color, is it? Okay, so they have this bigger nib like a brush, and they have the small one as well for details, which is really handy for sketching. And I said they react with water, but probably not on, oh, I had a dirty brush, not on this paper too much. So they bleed. They still leave the mark on, so have that in mind, but they bleed. Love this blue, is sky blue pastel. It's really pretty blue. So you have to have in mind that they will leave these marks. Look at me with the green brush. Oh, that's really dirty brush. What did I do with this? But that's okay. So they just bleed a little bit, but I just love it, and this is my favorite color so far. It's green ochre. So maybe I do like funky mountain. I don't know, what am I doing? I didn't plan anything here, but I really like that you can add doodles to it, and they kind of nicely bleed. That's perfect for sketching. They're just nice to work with. They can layer a bit as well. This is terracotta. Okay, so again, you can just pull that color onto the page, but the marks are staying there. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's what I wanted to share with you, because I bought this set for like face kind of skin colors, and I really like them, and my daughter draws the faces all the time and she really loves those as well. So that's my first impression. So let me go with, oops, sorry, with those beauties. So these were around 20 euro maybe, for 24 colors. And I have here my other sketchbook, which I can give you a little sneak peek to it. So I have this thing now of prepping the pages with different colors. This is Gouache, Tandiart Gouache, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I said it'd be really fun to add the color to the pages and have it as a background to start with. If you're overwhelmed with white page, like this is crazy. I prefer this side actually. So just to sketch on different color is pretty cool. This one I like it. It really gives you the pop straight away. You just have to be careful with, okay, how I plan my colors. It gives you less options then with the colors, because not every color would go with the background. But I really like this one. Very simple. I think I have to find a way how to simplify sketches. This is too busy, too crazy busy. Where this I love, it's the simplicity of it, and I love how the dots came out from her clothes. I think it just gives you a bit of story, and leave you kind of open to imagination, where here is like crazy, and I just wanted to incorporate some of the drawings of my daughter. Okay, so let's do this swatch in here. I'll just put it straight on the page because I love using gouache this way. And the tubes, they have the names titanium white on them, and they're just white. I have a wet brush, so it kind of spread really nicely. So this is lemon yellow. Let's see. Wow, that's really nice coverage. It's actually covering really well. It's quite thick, creamy. It's not, you know, sometimes the cheaper version could be really like watery, but this one is not pale yellow. Wow, very nice. Love this. I actually love making swatches this day. This what helps me to relax and refocus, and this is my favorite, I think, mid yellow. It's like really very creamy. Really good coverage, guys. Really nice. So sometimes if I am stuck with idea, I just sketch, I just swatch whatever I have. Colored pencils. We go maybe this way. So this is ochre, I'd say. Yellow ochre. You see, I put a lot of water on the brush, so it's kind of watered down. But let me see how it's got if I water down to like watercolor. Cool, really nice. But I love them, using them. Actually, one of the artists is using them straight from the tube, and I get that why, because if you put them, oh my god, that's lovely color, portrait tone, really nice. If you leave them, and other artists, they just put them on the, I have it even on little plastic pan, and then wet them if I want to use them, but I find that creaminess is a bit gone unless you put water and mix it. So I prefer it straight from the tube. Okay, so I have here now the vermilion red. Okay, really vibrant. That, do you know what, those paints looks perfect for sketching in your sketchbooks, journals. So this one is scarlet red, which I love because it's this deep red. scarlet red, but I thought it would be, oh no, that's the vermilion. Okay, so I have here the Cadmium Scarlet from Winsor & Newton, and let me check how is the consistency different. Yeah, it's more creamy. It's even creamier than this. Yeah, a little bit creamier. Just wanted to compare. Okay, let me put them here. Where are we now? We are at Crimson Red. That's a deep red, very nice. And I see if I take the, you know what, the dry brush. Okay. Just want to see if I don't have a wash on the brush. Yeah, it's creamy. There is a bit of, I get that the Winsor & Newton, which is much more expensive, obviously, has a better coverage, but look, for sketches, it's perfect. It's still very creamy, very, very nice. I love this color now. It's the pink, just pink, but it's really bright fluorescent. I already play with it. Fluorescent. So if you give 2 layers, look, it's so creamy. So nice. Then Rose. I haven't used this one yet. Do you know what? I just put what I have here on the brush. I put on that SketchUp. Okay. Rose. So that's like a pinkish purple. Gorgeous. Beautiful. But I'm painting here as well at the same time. Sometimes I use that just to use the bottom of the brush, just to use the leftover, I wanted to say, of the paint. Now I'm really bad with closing them properly, and then they will dry out. So this one is Brilliant Purple. As you can see, that's this different color pepper, but really, really nice as well. Okay, I actually always, what I wanted to give you a little tip, to have like a paper pad on the side, and I always cleanse my brushes here, so that will create my collage papers. And I want to show you how I did this. I was cleaning the brush and created this collage paper. Just added a few marks later on. So that's my little tip, to have that on the side. Okay. You see the colors are really, really nice. I know it's many people already use them. They're long on the market, but I never before used gouaches. And when I started working more in my sketchbooks, because I kind of went back to basics and looking at what I enjoy, what I like, the mark makings, this is pale green. I found that I need something not as heavy as acrylics, but sometimes not as transparent as watercolors. And of course, that's what gouache is for. So it's really thick. That's how it's coming out. I don't know what will that be, but it's very thick, creamy, something in between, which is perfect to use. Oh, look at this. Okay, that is really nice color, and that is Viridian green. Okay, and again here on the side, and these are sap green, I probably have a bit of that other one on the brush. Gorgeous. Let me put here. Dum dum. So this is how you add gouache. Even you can see the difference between those water soluble markers and the gouache. Gouache just gives you that pop. Then I have here deep green, which I'm excited about. Oh wow, that's really nice green. That is really nice green. Yep. Okay. Really good coverage for the darker colors. Some of them have, you can see this one is more transparent, but this one is super creamy. So depend on the pigment, I guess. Okay, so I just want to clean the brush again, and this is cerulean blue. Oh, I have a bit of green on it, that's fine. That's a really good coverage. So if I was going to add this to my background. This is still just sketching and literally trying the different supplies, so don't have anything particular in mind. And here is cobalt blue. Oh, that's gorgeous blue. It's similar to that marker actually. Oh my god, that would be all colors in the world on that painting. Really nice. I like this one. Like it. And then ultramarine. Let's see ultramarine. This is ultramarine of Sennelier. Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely some is more oh yeah, I prefer that. It's much darker, the Sennelier. Yeah, much darker. Much darker. Okay. This is my cleaning brush thing. Okay, now we have Prussian blue. We have 5 more and I have to kind of leave the space for it. Prussian blue, lovely, love it. Very, very nice. And then we have burnt umber. So we go into the browns and the neutral colors. I have to wash my brush, otherwise mix with blue. It's the mix. Very nice earthy tone. They're pretty, really good. I'm really happy with them for my purpose of mix it with umber. That's okay. That's just burnt sienna mix with, because I didn't clean the brush. Okay. Alrighty. Now we have 2 more gray. I will actually change the brush, otherwise it will not be gray, definitely, because it's a bit lighter. Really good coverage. Very nice. And black. So overall, I am super happy with them. Yes, of course, the very expensive brand like Sennelier or Daniel Smith or Schminke or what else? We have Holbein. There will be higher quality, but look, they're just fantastic and really good. Like to prime the pages like this, so handy. It's really fun to start with that kind of priming them like this. Perfect use. This one is just to try on, and what I usually do is I add I would add pencils. I start using pencils quite a lot, and I absolutely love it. Of course, my favorite will be, that's the Gouache. Isn't how they work on those. Just put them up. And Gouache, the Neo Pastels are absolutely amazing with it. So this is just to play with texture and see how the supplies work together. Doesn't have to be anything particular, just to, I suppose, have a feel for the supplies. So layer them together and see how crayon works on top of gouache, how pastel works, how oil pastel. Let me see if I have it somewhere here. Yeah, I have actually Tandiart pastel here. So they're so creamy, so creamy. So just to play, and here you can, you know, for example, how the crayons will react together. Look how they change the colors. Love this. Yeah, very nice. Bit of yellow here maybe, a bit of green, and just to imitate some green. Look how those work really well through all those medium. Yeah, so just literally playing, and this is what I recently do. I just experiment and play in the, and those talents sketchbooks are brilliant, very cheap, very affordable. Love using the white recently as well. White Gouache is actually so good. Look how it works really well. And supplies. Love this, and so simple. I did it in few seconds. So let me know what are your favorite gouache paints and crayons to use, and see you soon.